Minister, you correctly identified that the Taipan is predominantly an issue for defence, but when I did raise the question of support to Ukraine with defence, they highlighted that they consult with other government departments, and DFAT is clearly one of those, as well as other nations. The evidence that came out yesterday highlighted that the aircraft is safe, based on the New Zealand model, which is what the Ukrainians seek to replicate. Availability is good, which was Defence's main concern about its suitability. The window is very rapidly closing as to whether any of those airframes could still be donated. As part of your discussions with Defence, given this is a humanitarian purpose for casualty evacuation, will DFAT encourage Defence and the Cabinet to pause the deconstruction, to ask both industry, Germany and France, whether they are in a position to and willing to support the Ukrainian request so that we can gift those few remaining helicopters that are potentially viable at no cost to the Australian taxpayer?
Senator Fawcett, thank you for the question, and I thought that was an impressive attempt to try and make something outside of the portfolio relevant to these portfolio estimates. And I do know, that your views about this matter and your interest in it. As I recall, this matter was traversed in detail by you and others in the defence estimates, and the department and may not have been CDF, I think it was another officer, responded, I think, in detail to the questions you raised, and I would refer you to those answers.
Yes, those answers also highlighted that of the three reasons you gave me in question time last week, that the aircraft is actually safe and it is suitable based on the New Zealand model. And whilst there were concerns about the dwindling number that may still be recoverable, that is surely worth pausing for the short period of time it takes to ask France, Germany and NHI whether they are in a position to support the Ukrainian request. If not, by all means you can't continue. But if they are in a position, why would we not do that if it was at no additional cost to the Australian taxpayer?
Well, Senator, I feel a little... these aren't the right officials for that discussion.
No, but Minister, you are the right minister because you are an influential voice in the Albanese
you know,
government.
sometimes I wish I was as influential as some people think I am, to be honest with you. And you and I have had these discussions. What I'd say to you is Defence has a different view, and where I think the answers yesterday were very categorical, if I may say, on this issue from Defence officials. We do recognise the importance of procuring military hardware for Ukraine. The intention behind this contribution obviously is to make a contribution to the multilateral effort for such procurement.
I disagree on your assessment of the evidence that was presented yesterday, Minister.
I wasn't trying to be fair, and you were there for more. I only saw bits of it and read some summary, so you might be right, that was my recollection. But I appreciate you were in the room and asking the questions, and I had a few other things on.
Well, I'm happy to come and give you a separate brief if you would like to take that to NSC for consideration, Minister. I'll clear my diary any time you'd like.
Yeah, but the problem is my diary is not clear, is it?
Thank you, Deputy Chair.
Thank you.